This is Michelle from Chong the dog, of course, if you're here. But I did yesterday some pretty good poetry, I hope. I did one of those. We're on our morning walk now. We finally made it to our rest stop, so I figure I start my live stream because I had some really kick ass wildlife over here. And I did send a snap to my Facebook groups, but I don't think I'm allowed to send my snaps over here, sadly. So I guess it's all for now. I'm gonna probably just start exploring back here, and Chong had a nice little rest, so we'll be doing that. Alright, alright, here he is. This is our rest stop. We sit here and he rests if he's tired and gets water and all this good stuff. I like it because it's personal and private, and I don't gotta worry about monglers coming over and disturbing my peace, which happens a lot on a dog walk because people are nosy. And I guess I look suspicious because I have a camera over my dog. This probably doesn't help, but I like to do this because Chong likes to watch his own dog walks and hear my voice. So this is why we do these. And then Chong feels like a superstar at the end of the day. So it kind of fits two purposes of my journey of the day. Sometimes I don't tape everyone because it depends if we're going somewhere interesting. So I figured we'd walk like a mile and a half up this road and let them explore this grass in peace. And then head back home. Usually on the way up here, I try to just start live streaming when we hit our rest break because there's pickup. Usually whatever he's done with that number two is usually done with at this time. So there's where we're at. But sometimes it surprises me. You know, he's a dog and he does eat very well. And we do exercise a lot, so mine is because he literally looks at me and stares at me till I take him outside. And then he keeps staring at me. And this is what he does. He just seen a rabbit now. This reminds me of Bugs Bunny. I thought I seen a bunny rabbit. He's right over there. I'm not getting this rabbit. I hope I am. Because this is an exciting, pivotal part of a walk. Him doing these interesting things. So I'll just tape this because it is awfully interesting watching Chong stalk a squirrel. No, this is a rabbit. I'm sorry, not a squirrel. He does hate them too. But Chong is a funny dog. And once he gets his little refresher and his water, he gets very curious. So I like to take him to isolated areas where he can kind of be himself a little. I don't know how long we're going to stare at this rabbit. I mean, eventually I'm going to have to break the cycle at some point. But on a serious note, I was trying to make you guys happy, and I did. I was feeling in the mood for a small poem. I felt kind of generic because I'm used to longer ones. But since I was able to make it really the picture I wanted for my poem, I figured why not. And then I don't know if you guys like it, I'll make another one. We might as well just, well, I mean, we're here for the hunt. We might as well just stay on the hunt. I mean, it does, I guess, use up airtime. Chong stalking the rabbit. At least he's not getting too hot on a side note. And I did send a good morning post to you guys too. I hope you like that to brighten your day. I figured since I do it to like the rest of the social media world, I might as well do it over here too. So I figured, what the hell? And I gave you a good morning. I'm trying, I guess the backstory of that is I'm trying to get the picture of the week on Facebook. And they have like this contest who has the best picture. And you don't want to just send pictures that make no sense. So I try to send these really cool pictures and then I'll put good morning, good afternoon. And you can still win the picture contest. So I'm really hoping I win it. I don't ever seem to win these challenges that I would like to win. Okay, I think you guys seen that. There's Chong. I don't know if it came on camera, but he's rolling with all kinds of activity today. You tell him to take a little 20-minute nap before we start taping. This is what you get. He could be a very interesting dog sometimes. Okay, here the rabbit is. Over here. And there's, I think, another rabbit. That way. But I hear a bunch of dogs barking and stuff, so we're probably gonna skedaddle out of here since we've been here and rested, and I don't want them thinking that we're like not leaving. All right, come on, Chong. Chong, come on. Come on. Come on, let's go. Sometimes these neighbors get weird if you're on different properties on off hours. I don't know why. They just are. It's not against the law, but I guess sometimes people are weird about it, so this is why you got to be stealthy when you're a dog walker. And the thing is I always clean up my dog poop, so I don't worry about it too much. And some of these isolated spots just have the best trees. And truth be told, I stalk trees. I'm a tree stalker. I love it. I love to see beautiful areas with trees. I used to try to grow trees. And I had a bunch of trees in my house, and then my husband told me that if you have too many trees, they attract certain kinds of bugs. So after that, I was like, OMG, none of that for me. I gave away some of my trees and stuff. And then started my excursions with gardening. Gardening was a bust. I spent $200 on plants. And I swear by the end of summer, all my plants were dead. I couldn't believe it. So I think they come to my house just to commit suicide. I really honestly do. These plants are sometimes the death of me. But now we're going to be going up the street and hopefully everybody's in their Sunday cars leaving me alone because I get tired of people and I got to deal with people tomorrow. So I don't think I can deal with the day with too many people dealing with that. I thought we already had a break, Chong. You want another break? All right. Well, let's get up the street before it gets too hot. I'm trying to beat this weather, hot and stuff. But he wants to just keep coming out. I'm trying to do our long walk in the morning so he doesn't have heat stroke or something. All right, Sean, come on. I know, we'll be up here on my next day off. We could come up here maybe in the evening time tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the morning. I'll be at work, Sean. Someone has to make sure you have food. Mr. Chong does eat a lot of food. He is a hungry dog. But I usually go to the farmer's market and I end up getting a good deal on good food for him. All right, don't mess with that grass. I don't know what kind of chemicals are in it. He had to take 3 breaks up street, so hopefully I'm able to do a terror stream in peace because he knows he got his live stream in. And really, it's getting Chong settled before I get to an actual terror stream. Because Mr. Chong sometimes takes a minute. He really does. All right, Chong, you're way too far in this lawn. I'm not trying to have every homeowner all thinking that all the information's out there. Just stay over here. We want your wooded area. I'm sorry, we don't live in the middle of wilderness. And we don't. And sometimes if you live in big cities or just areas that are a little more developed, you got to be a little more creative, I guess. And kind of where you go and the fun you could have with your dog while you're city walking, I guess. When you're wilderness walking, it's not a big deal. It's always fun. City walking, you gotta have fun where they're getting new scents, but you're kind of keeping the pace. Because some people don't like when you're taping, so you probably gotta pause and move it along. And this is how I have to tape our city walks. So I'm trying, but I'm not a wilderness walker, and I wish I was. Oh Lord. Right here, Chong? Oh Lord. Let me go get the bags out. Go back down by the thing. Okay. Come on. That's diarrhea. Hang on, Chong. We gotta go back by the other place now. Alright, hang on, folks. I'm gonna take a break and put this in my pocket. Alright, hang on, Chong. Alright, you guys can go pick it up. Alright. Alright, come on, Chong. I gotta pick this up. Okay. Alright, Chong. Okay. I had a poop emergency again, so now we gotta go to the can. Come on. I gotta throw this away, Chong. Let's go. We gotta go this way now. Come on. I'm not gonna sit this for a mile. Chong, I'm gonna get in this camera. I'm gonna reverse it. Okay. Okay. Chong's just being an idiot. So I'm gonna find a garbage and put this in the garbage because people are starting to walk around and everything else. And now we got human activity. So I don't know. There's way too much of the human activity going on, so I'm just gonna try to find a garbage and walk around here, deposit it in there, and then swirl around again. Sometimes this is the best way to go about life. Alright. And I know this building here has a garbage. I use their garbage can a lot. What are they gonna do? I'm supposed to dispose of all this stuff, but they have no garbages to dispose of them in. That's the thing. So I guess I'm going back to this dumpster, disposing it from there. They're very strict about their poo-poo over here. Alright, Chong, if you gotta go again, I gotta go back to this garbage, so I don't know what to tell you. Alright, now I'm disposing of my garbage. Oh my god, a big bird just passed and I didn't have my camera ready. Alright, come on. Alright. I try to be a good citizen. I seriously do. But sometimes cities make it hard for dog walkers. They really do. You got to plan your walk around a garbage can, which usually is a mile or two down the road. So, me and Chong abide by all the rules, but in the end, it gives him more exercise and me more exercise. So, I guess it works out for us, you could say. But I'm probably just gonna have this stream like this while I'm like walking past people and stuff. They'll just think I'm FaceTiming somebody. That'll probably be better, honestly, until this chaos is done. And this guy's going way too fast. Oh my god. He's being a real asshole. It's 25 and he's going at like 40. I don't get where he thinks and on what planet that's acceptable. I mean, geez. A dog could be crossing the road or anything. I don't know about people sometimes. I really don't. Sometimes I think people just have a lot of problems. And they don't think about the world around them, like not letting me and Chong cross. I like to cross the road when I'm trying to do stuff. And they make it impossible for me to do that. And they look at me like I'm a psychopath when I'm live streaming. I don't know. I thought this is a kind of fun activity for the day. I feel it's fun. And I guess if I feel it's fun, that's all that really matters in the world. We're still kind of in this residential area, so when I can turn the camera, I will. I feel sometimes this is better. So, but I've been trying to get some deep thoughts together for the Terra session, but I don't know if I have any today. Yesterday I cried over that dog that got tied to the tree, and I was just so upset I had to delay live streaming like for half of an hour, thinking of the agony that one dog went through. I don't understand how people can, I guess, do things like this to animals. To me, it just, oh my god, we're in the middle of Dog Central. I don't know which way to go. I guess everybody's done with their Sunday walk. I don't know. Alright, come on. We gotta get all the way up the street, Chong. Come on. Chong, come on. He's just staring at these two dogs. Literally just staring at them. Come on, let's go. He's not very exciting when he's doing all this. I just try to move it along. And then we're just gonna go home and I'll probably take a bath. Because I'm pretty hot. And you would think he would walk a little faster for these walks. But it's like walking with a baby. When he gets excited, he walks slower. So it takes me literally forever. Oh, my head is just to get up the street. And it drives me crazy. But I end up getting up here. So I don't know. But it is very tiring after being sick, and then me and Chong been starting to go on our longer walks so I can get better. I just didn't think I'd be having problems with my uterus, but I mean, it's okay. I do have 2 kids, so I'm not worried about it, but at least it's alright, and they got rid of that polyp thing. But it was kicking my ass. It really was. It would drain me. And then all of the antibiotics I had to take with it. Oh my god. I couldn't take it. Alright, Chong, I don't want to just stand here so you can sniff a bush. Come on. You're not even supposed to be over here. He goes everywhere he's not supposed to be. This is why I have the camera on me, because you cannot tape people. I cannot tape him in people's front yards. And this is what he wants to do, is pee on bushes on people's front yards. So, and he has to stop and sniff every little bit of pavement. So, I guess this is going to have to be the City Walk live stream. It's just going to, when he's doing this stuff, it has to be focused on me. Because I don't believe it's very legal. Okay, I can't see the screen right now. But hello. Because Chong has me walking down this long street from our gazebo we'd like to go to, where he drinks, and I got him deer jerky for dogs, and he wouldn't eat his deer jerky. I think it's because he's hot, so we're just trying to make it up the street. But I'm going to try to do another poem today. I was feeling like a lazy bum because my writer's block finally came back off, and it's gone. So I'm feeling that I should be able to do a poem a day sufficiently. I thought yesterday was pretty good. Today, I don't know, I might not go dark. I might go do a lighter poem. And now he's literally just stopping and staring. Chong, I'm dying here. Can we please get up the street? Chong. So now he's just literally, he has to, it's like hitting 80 some degrees, and he does not want to even, you would think, hurry up a little up the street so we can get home and get an air conditioner. No. And he wonders why we don't come out here twice. This is torturous. I mean, maybe later, if it's not terrible or raining or something, I might. I know I'm supposed to exercise more. So I've been trying to get in the groove. It's supposed to be healthy for you, and all these health drinks I've been drinking. They have this tablet that's supposed to be for your immune system. It dissolves in your water. It does taste like fruit punch, but not like Arizona. But it's supposed to be healthy, and I've been drinking that, and I don't like it. I really don't, but I have no choice but to drink it. Because it has been helping me. Because I was told I need to exercise more, and I think Chong's been getting lazy too with me being sick, so we're both getting unlazy together, I guess you could say. Could we go, Chong? Come on. Let's move this along. Alright, I think there's not a ton of traffic. So I believe I could turn this around again. There we go. Thank goodness. See how much people traffic you get on a walk? It's terrible. Terrible. But I hope you guys enjoy I could keep doing the terror streams if you guys like it. It seems like you do. I mean, I like to do this for a fun activity, but I am trying to focus on my writing too. So, and get that out there, because it is the one thing I want to do before I die. Is that, Chong, I'm not trying to be out here for 2 hours, okay? I would like to eat. Can we move forward? Come on. Come on. Let's go. This is what I mean. He'd be walking so slow. When sometimes we go to the park, I'm sometimes down there for 2, 3 hours because of all the slowness that happens. But we're making it up the street. But like I said, I feel like I've been lazy with things, so I did a poem and I'm going to try to do another poem today because I feel it'll give some kind of variety to the channel because things get boring without variety. Chong! What was it? One of my face. Oh, I thought it was a little spider web dusting or something. You never know what you get with these trees. Sometimes you can get a dusting of a spider web. You really can. Alright. I think these guys. Alright. I am going to turn this around now. Alright, I'm going to turn this around while this man is mowing his grass and go this way. Because there's a lot of nosy people again. But at least we're getting up the street. And then when we're safe to tape again the other way, we will. I'm trying. At least I'm getting some streams done. I'm excited about that. And I hope your guys' lives are doing well. Because when you have a lot of doubt and stuff in your life and you're not sure where it's going, sometimes things can be very depressing. And then you feel like there's no one out there. So, there always is someone out there, trust me. Everybody always tries to save me, even if I don't want to be saved. So, there's always someone for everyone, and there's always someone that's going to save you. There's a lot of heroes in this world. And even when you don't want them to save you, sometimes they go out of their way and don't care what you say. So, this is how life goes at times. Because I know some of you guys are very lonely. I always pick up on lonely vibes. Lonely and usually some kind of personal torment of some sort. And living with that, it's always better to release that. And when it gets released, it kind of goes back to the person that gave it to you. So, this is a true thing. I still can't see the screen. I got the glare of the sun like right up over here. Even if I had my glasses on, there's just no way I could see the screen. It would be too much of a challenge and kill my stigmatism even worse. So I figure I'll do this. I think we're out from a high congestion of people now. And I can turn this around again, I think. Alright, come on, Chong. Alright, come on. Let's go. Chong, if you're not going to stay in the camera, I'm reversing it. Come on. It's getting hot. I guess I got to reverse this. He's just going to sit there and stare as we're roasting like roasted almonds. But if I don't do this with him once a day, even if it's hot, he bitches. He looks at me and goes, and he puts his head over all the time. And then he looks at me with his judging look. And he stares. And he keeps staring until you take him out. This is what he does. But after this, I think the Chong Park will be sufficient enough. So, because I'm not trying to walk 3 miles for one to walk. I think he got everything out for a while, though. He does like to converse in different neighborhoods. I got the only dog on the property that has to walk around to other properties. He's like McGruff. He got to see what's going on. And then he's a happy pup the rest of the day. So I don't know. What are you going to do? But it's nice to have Sunday off. But pretty soon I'll be working. Next month it'll be Saturday and Sunday. So I'll have live streams. I shouldn't be as worked. Because if anything, I think people are just going to pull me for if they need help and everything. Since they moved me to a float. And being a float is wonderful. You don't get caught in any drama. It's wonderful. And you don't really argue with people because you don't see them all the time. You see them enough to be courteous, but you're out of the personal drama, like if someone's Tupperware got misplaced or crazy shit. And that's the stuff that gets people in trouble most of all, is people's Tupperware and cups. I guess I just don't care because I have so much Tupperware and cups. If people want it, they can have it. And I generally give away things a lot. And I only buy what I need, so it don't bother me, but it bothers a lot of people. They'll have these cups for like 15 years. And it's insane. Who has a cup for 15 years? Eventually, I'd be tired of it, and I'd move on to another mug, and I would give it to somebody. And I would call it, and that would be it. I think after 4 years, you're good with a cup. Honestly. There's so many. And then they clutter up your whole house. All these cups. Before you know it, my friend, it's so funny, she likes Starbucks cups. And she built a shelf in her house just for the Starbucks cups. And she has an entire shelf of Starbucks cups. It's the craziest thing. She could have just literally donated almost all those cups and had a shelf for something else. But she really didn't. It was just for these cups, and she was so attached to them. And I go, oh, you should give me a cup. She would literally couldn't part with 500 cups and kept them all. I was like, which wasn't a big deal. I can always go buy one. I have a bunch of Starbucks cups. I don't really give a damn. Well, the thing is if you can't part with one cup, you become a cup holder, a hoarder. And I feel a lot of people do. They're cup hoarders. I know my husband's a cup hoarder. He goes in to the dispensary and they give him these good cups for hot or cold beverages. And the thing is when he has them, he gets the same color, and we had 8 of them. And there's 2 of us. And I kept telling him to stop getting or get different cups. They kept bringing the same color. I kept giving them out at work. I was like, I can't look at all these cups. People are looking at me like I was crazy. But I can't look at all the cups. So I'm just giving the shit away to the residents. And they're like, oh, this is a good cup. I was like, keep it, please. He's going to bring more. So I teased him for an entire month calling him a cup hoarder. Because this is what I have to do. I gotta go back behind him. I'm not gonna throw away a good cup. So I was giving it to people that needed cups. And I do this to his stuff a lot. Because he would have too much stuff if I did it. And it is true. But I guess I was guilty of this at one point in my life too. And I had to go through all my stuff, the things I thought were really important, and then some things broke. And then I realized I was just buying things to try to bring the past. Because it was like a ceramic tree broke before I moved, and me and all the kids, it was our last Christmas before when I was married the first time. And it broke, and I broke down crying, and I realized it's the memory, not the tree that we painted. So I downsized a lot of stuff. It's way better downsizing, I think. Honestly, to downsize your house than you find everything. It's easier to move. And a lot of furniture, unless you're sitting on this furniture, I don't see a point of having a lot of furniture. I'm just literally, when we move, I'm throwing it in the garbage. And I'll get 2 other couches, but it doesn't have to be the fanciest. I don't entertain. I don't know what kind of places people been. And I'm very, I guess, paranoid about bugs. I'm not trying to get them. So you do got to be careful. I guess who comes in your house. I am very careful with it. I really try to be, because you just never know these days, I guess. So I think I could turn the camera on now. Okay, for a minute. Alright, Chong, let's go this way. We're almost home. You're doing good. And then you can take your nap. Come on. Chong. Come on, Chong. Alright, at least we're moving now. He's actually pulling less these days. I think it's due to his age. Now that he's hit 2 years old, he used to do all this pulling, and I had to have all this stuff on him. Now he doesn't pull like he used to. And I do think it's because of age. Alright, Chong, come on. There. We're getting to the bridge. I'm going to have to pull him in closer when we go to the bridge. Because he got to learn that he can't run in the street. Because we all know he likes to try to go after trucks. I'm afraid he's going to get his ass killed. So I've been trying to train him not to. It's been working out pretty good, I think. Alright, Chong, hang on. I gotta get you closer here. Alright. Alright, Chong. Don't hurt my hand. You gotta stay close to me. We're going by this bridge. Alright. I'm gonna turn this around. Okay. Alright, come on, Chong. Somebody had a dog poop by that lady's house, so she complains about dogs all the time. I can see why they get angry. Here's another dog poop pile. I'm not involved in this fight that the neighbors have because I carry my poop usually a half a mile to find garbage bags. So it doesn't bother me at all, truly. But he's walking phenomenal now. I don't know. I think Jesus was with me today. Things like this usually don't happen to me. Usually I get chaotic day. Today I'm not getting chaos for once. So I'm hoping maybe it'll get better for me. And then I'll get to rest a little bit. And then I'm going to try to do some Snapchats. I do like doing Snapchats. I'm a kid at heart. What can I say? I don't like giving that up. I feel it's fun. And why should we lose our spirit when we're older? You might as well keep doing things that you like. Because one day, you won't be able to do them no more. You're going to be laying up in a hospital bed somewhere saying, damn, I remember when I used to do this and that. So if I want to do it, I do it. I do, and I have fun, and I don't let anything stop me. And when I get sick, I bounce right back. So this is generally how I roll. But he's doing miraculous. We fought over this fridge. He was a puppy. He would try to run across this bridge and drag me with him all the time. I think it's the first day he's actually done well with this bridge. And I've been working on this training for like 2 years. And it's been a lot. When they talk about the T-Rex stage in dogs, oh, but OMG, are they not raw? It was getting bad. There was some days that I had to cage him because he was so bad sometimes. Then some days he was really good. I mean, it was crazy, but that's how this happened. But at least he'll be tired by the time I get home, and no one can say I'm not a responsible pet owner. I spend more time with my dog than anybody. Because, I mean, they need us. I feel, and then when I got him, one of my neighbors told me that he's going to be good for your soul. And she said he'll be fine. And he was in his T-Rex stage, pulling me, growling, trying to run around the circle. And do his little bite thing. And I was like, oh my God. And the lady was laughing. She said, oh, he'll be just fine. Because I think she had a big dog too. But we got through all that. And now he does not bite. He don't even like to bite. He won't even bite another dog. He doesn't bite at all. When dogs come to bite him, he'll defend himself, but he does not choose to fight. He'll try to pin him down, but I taught him not to bite at all. I even never allowed him to even play bite. I feel it leads to bad activity when you're older for dogs. So, honestly, I never allowed it. And I think it worked for the better, honestly, because it hasn't been a bad thing. And a lot of people just like, oh, he's really nice. It's because I just I never hit him. I would, if he did something really bad, I would just cage him and that's it. And he never really got hit. So when he got put in a cage, he's like, oh my God, I can't be stalking mommy. And it bothered him, so he'd always stop these activities. I think we actually finally got a little piece. So I could turn this around. Okay. He's pulling now, but at least he wasn't trying to jump at any truck. I mean, he hadn't even really been, and usually that's when he does jump at trucks the most is when we're going across that bridge, and it's such a small, narrow bridge. It's not a good thing. But I think he'll be tired. Well, I can see my comments now. They got time to actually relax here. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Cancer, for following up. Oh, thank you. I was so glad that I was able to help you, Cancer, Sun, Aquarius, Moon. I love the name. It's like one of my favorite names. But yeah, I'm very sneaky, Cancer. Well, Cancer, Sun, Aquarius, Moon. I'm a very sneaky person, and if I want to kind of get by a situation that I gotta do, I can be in and out. These are one of my better attributes. And I do it without nobody getting hurt. So, well, yeah, I'm very good at this. This is how I got my job advancement. Became afloat, and I'm going to be someone's assistant because I was crying in the office. I'm very good at getting out of a bad situation. This is like one of the things I thrive at. It's not always the best of energy I pick up. Now my friend, she like reads all that light stuff. Hey! Yeah, this is true. I don't know about pro. I don't know about moon alignments since I'm still learning all this stuff. I just never put a lot of thought into it because I thought it was more important to learn stuff with school first. And there's a lot to learn with school and college, so I guess now that I've already been to college and stuff, I'm trying to learn a little bit about the mystic stuff, and it just amazes me that I could be a little accurate. I never really thought too much into it because I always was working on my career. But maybe there is something to it. But I still say that it's science related. Maybe I'll bring the science aspect to tarot reading because I'm still convinced about this quantum theory. And I believe quantum theory directly correlates with tarot abilities and any kind of psychic ability. I just got to go more into it and all that. Oh, well, thank you. That's a compliment coming from someone that actually has lots of subscribers, not like me. I'm just kind of a little bit everywhere, like, hey, what's up? I just Snapchatted my Facebook groups this morning, and I paid like $1.99, and I have these cool filters. And this is what I do. I'm just that silly digital creator that will send you a Snapchat to the group. And apparently, I'm not allowed to send it to Facebook directly, but I can to my own groups that I manage. Because I think you're allowed to have other shares on the ones that you created. I believe this is how the rule goes, because they stop me any which way except that way. So I had fun this morning with my Facebook friends. They had a picture where you can make yourself look like Cher. So I love Cher. She's an awesome singer. So I posted a picture up there of me looking like Cher. I feel it's good to have fun. Oh, thank you. I'm glad we're friends. I need friends in high places. Cancer, Sun, Aquarius, Moon. But you have fun. But we're almost to our front door, so I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. And thank you guys so much. And I'll be doing a tarot card session now that my dog walking stream is done. And I'm hoping it's done. Alright, Chong, can we go to the front door? We've been out here for 2 hours. We walked an hour prior to this trying to get all this poop out. So, this has been a long, long day. And it has only begun. It's the joy of a pup. An energetic one at that. Alright, well, I'm going to end this now before I get close to the building. And thank you for listening. You guys are just so awesome. I love all you guys.